Hello, my name is William Southworth, and this is my game demonstration for my board game, Hive Mind. To start off the game, each player takes control of a queen bee, which is one of these tiles. A queen bee can move 5 tiles and attack twice. The first thing a player must do on their starting turn is to take the queen bee, move it to wherever they want, and place a beehive on it. For example, they can do something like go 1, 2, 3 spaces, then get one of these beehive places, and then put it down on top of it, just like so. After a beehive is placed, the player is able to summon units using honey, which is these pieces. Each player starts with 5 honey to begin with. So once per their turn, they can summon units like this, the killer bee, and put it down onto the hive place. At the start of their next turn, they can then use that unit to move around and yes. A player is able to gather honey by going onto the flower spaces with a honeybee, and then they put the honeybee down onto the flower space, and they get +1 honey income per turn. A hive also generates 1 honey per turn, so right now I'll be having 2 honey per turn from the hive and the flower. A player is able to move as many of their pieces as they want once per turn. For example, I can move my queen bee the 5 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I can move the killer bee. It's 2 spaces if I remember correctly. Once per turn. The only way to win is by killing the queen bee, and when a player kills the queen bee, all the player's units exit the field. So if my queen bee dies, my hive goes away, and all my other units. So all these units right here. Finally, to go over the units briefly, I have the killer bee, which main focus is attacking, as the name implies. The upgrade to the killer bee, which is the hornet, which is this unit. A killer bee can be upgraded into a hornet using 7 honey, and the hornet has increased attack and movement spaces. I have the worker bee, which main purpose is to build beehives. Beehives cost 10 honey to build, and the worker bee can build them wherever they want, just like so. And the queen bee, which has, again, 5 spaces and which can move 5 spaces and attack twice. It can also heal once. It can also heal if a person spends 10 honey to sacrifice. A queen bee requires 3 hits to kill, and when it is killed, the player loses. But yeah, that's how my game is. Yeah.